But what we don't talk about is, Canelo. Steroids. They don't talk about that. So we don't know. We really don't know all the fighters he beat. He could have been not clean in a lot of fights.
Boxing legend Floyd Money Mayweather accusing Canelo Alvarez of cheating has sent the entire world into a frenzy. Yep, former opponents now turned rivals. Who saw that one coming? Clearly, these two didn't leave all the bad blood in the ring when they fought. Money Mayweather calling out Canelo for taking steroids has taken the internet by storm. And let me tell you one thing. The Mexican boxing superstar wasn't happy about it. Let's dive deep into Canelo Alvarez's brutal reaction to Floyd's accusations. Back in 2013, when Canelo was a prospect, he went toe-to-toe with one of the greatest of all time, Floyd Mayweather. Not a lot of people have the guts to do what this up-and-comer did. He was there to take Floyd's head off. The buildup of this fight made much hype around this matchup as bad blood started growing between these two. And on fight night, Money Mayweather proved to the world why he is considered the best of all time. But folks, don't forget, the score still wasn't settled yet. Canelo and Floyd have been trash-talking about each other for years. Now that is some heated rivalry there. And it did not stop there. In a recent interview, Floyd went crazy on Canelo Alvarez and he left nothing in the bag. From discrediting Canelo as a fighter to accusing him of being on juice, now that's got a sting. Imagine putting a masterclass performance in front of millions of people just for Money Mayweather to take that away from you. The Mexican boxer couldn't just let it slide. Cause guys, let's be real here, this is no little accusation. Boxers lose their whole career over taking meds, and Floyd is accusing him of making a career out of taking meds. You can't joke around about this on record in front of the whole world to see unless Floyd knows something we don't. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if Floyd Mayweather says something, you gotta take it seriously. This guy knows everything there is to know about boxing. He's the reason why boxing is where it is right now. So whether or not you call Canelo the face of boxing, Floyd Money Mayweather is the base and the foundation of boxing. So you just know that when Money went on record to discredit Canelo's entire boxing career, the Mexican star couldn't just sit back like a puppy and let Floyd talk his piece. Rather, he had to show Floyd that he was the top dog in this boxing scene. And that's exactly what Canelo Alvarez did. He fired back with some pretty heated words. The Mexican boxer denied the steroid accusations without flinching and stated that Mayweather was jealous of his growing success and also called him bitter and salty. The Mexican boxer didn't just stop there. He then went on Twitter to humiliate Floyd. He said, "Canelo is only 31, surpassing Floyd's entire career. Where was Floyd at 31? At 31, he was nowhere near where Canelo is right now. By the time Canelo is done, Canelo will be far ahead of Floyd." One tweet, multiple digs. But Canelo is not wrong here. He is merely stating the facts. There is no doubt that Canelo's progression as a boxer has been far better and quicker than Money Mayweather. But there's one thing Canelo can never take away from Floyd, and it's never seeing the downside of a loss. Floyd's record is clearer than the sky, but now can we say the same about Canelo? I think not. Canelo has been on the other side of victory, not once but twice. One at the hands of Dimitri Bivol, and another at the hands of the one and only Money Mayweather. Floyd takes much pride in his victory against Canelo. From time to time, Money keeps mentioning how he cooked and schooled Canelo. On the other hand, the Mexican star broke his silence on the loss and said that Floyd only won because of his prior experience. He added, he has no power in his shorts. And when asked if Mayweather was his toughest fight to date, without wasting a single second, Canelo replied with, "No, you can just tell Canelo was more not happy with his own performance rather than impressed by Floyd." He then said that if they both fought in their prime, the Mexican monster would wipe the floor with him. Now that's one bold statement. And this had the boxing fanatics losing their minds all over social media, and surely Floyd was watching as Canelo took digs at him. So it was time for the boxing legend to retaliate. And so he did. He said, "It's crazy that Canelo thinks that because when I fought him, he was in his prime and I was the old man who beat him up." The tension is rising. And I don't know how much longer they can keep their bad blood inside. These two are playing a dangerous game here. But that's what the fans love, don't they? I mean, who would not enjoy this? All this heated buildup can lead us to the fight of your dreams. Floyd versus Canelo 2. A fight of this caliber will for sure break the internet and many records along with it, and will finally settle the score between these two. As much as we'd love for Floyd versus Canelo to see the light of the day, I think we all know that Floyd is not getting back in the ring again for a pro bout. He'd rather do his exhibition fights and make millions of dollars out of it. Props to him for getting the bag he deserves. Come on, they call him Money Mayweather for a reason now. But does this mean Floyd is ducking Canelo? After Canelo is at the top of the scene right now, especially after a dominating performance against Charlo, the world started giving him his props. And surprisingly, Mayweather did too. Money was in attendance for Canelo versus Charlo, and during the post-fight interview when he was asked about Canelo's performance, he had a very shocking take. "Get this," Floyd said, "I respect Canelo. He's one hell of a champion and he did one hell of a job tonight." Now hold up for a minute, this was bizarre, because one second you're saying Canelo is a cheater and the next you're praising him for his performance? Make it make sense. Floyd Money Mayweather, what game are you playing? Now this can only mean one of two things. The first is that Floyd recognizes Canelo as a big threat, and a potential fight with him can damage his undefeated reign. Or the very likely option, this is one of Floyd's mind games. Hear me out, guys. The better Canelo looks makes Floyd look even better, because Floyd beat Canelo. So Canelo doing wonders in boxing increases Floyd's par higher. Now that's a big brain move from Money Mayweather. He knows how much better he is from not only Canelo, but everyone in this scene. So every time Canelo wins, it reflects on how good Floyd was. In an interview, Floyd fact-checked the interviewer when he was being compared to the Mexican boxer. Money said, "I ain't have to have 70 fights. Did I or did I not beat the most world champions? Yes, I did. And in the least amount of fights? Yes, I did. Who got the highest gate? Yes, I did. Who made the most money? So who is the greatest of all time? I am." Oh boy, Floyd's talks a big game, and when he does it in style. Canelo, on the other, talks with his action. And you know how the saying goes, actions speak louder than words. Floyd can say whatever he wants, whether it is Canelo taking meds or Canelo being overrated. But at the end of the day, Canelo is the one getting into the ring and showing the world what he's made of. And where is Floyd at? Doing his exhibitions, which realistically no one really marks their calendars for. Because to be honest, we all tuned up to see Canelo versus Charlo, but no one even knows who Floyd's last exhibition was up against. Aaron Clammers, more like Aaron who. Canelo said that Floyd talks a lot of BS because that is the only way he stays relevant. The Mexican boxer added that Money is getting old and falling off. And not only this, but Canelo also said that Floyd needs him so people don't forget about him in the fight world. Now that's just absurd. Yes, Floyd is getting old, but he's still doing a lot for boxing and many new up-and-comers. At this point, these two will say anything to get into each other's heads. I wouldn't be surprised if fight negotiations start between these two, and it'll be the one that will make history in the sport of boxing, but we gotta wait to see how this beef plays out. So there you have it, Fight World. That's all I have for you today. Make sure to like this video, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.